Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video, I will be giving you guys the injury report for the playoff matchup between the Washington football team and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll give you guys very important injury updates on Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, Alex Smith, and others. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Washington and NFL content. So let's get right into the video. So give you guys an update on Thaddeus Moss and Kelvin Harmon at the end of the video, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So let's start with our injury report, then we'll go to the Bucs injury report. So the only person that did not practice today was Thomas Davis. He's likely out for the season with his knee injury. Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, Alex Smith, Kevin Pierre-Louis, Brandon Sheriff, and Kendall Fuller all were limited today. So, I guess Kendall Fuller's injury is a little bit concerning. Kevin Pierre-Louis has been on this list for three-ish weeks. I'm not too concerned with Brandon Sheriff just because O-linemen, usually when they're limited, it's just they're a little banged up. They usually play through it. And it is encouraging that Terry and Gibson were both limited, them getting a little bit of work in before the game, because both of them didn't practice at all last week. So I expect Gibson to be close to 100%, and Terry should be better than he was last week health-wise, and maybe we will get Kevin Pierre-Louis back because he's been questionable for 2 or 3 weeks now, and I think Alex Smith will start this game. We'll see if he finishes, though. That's going to be the biggest question. And we'll see also about Kendall Fuller. Hopefully this isn't that big of an injury because, he hasn't been great at times. He has been good at times, but he's also been bad at times. But we need him against their wide receiving core. They have Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. They also have some nice tight ends. So we're going to need him. So hopefully he is healthy. And then Ron Rivera said about Alex Smith, he said he worked before we were there. He threw the ball very well. So we'll see what he does. I think he's trying to confuse Tampa Bay, get them to think he's starting Heineke or Alex Smith, get them to prepare for both, and we'll see what they end up doing. Now onto the Bucs injury report, and this was from yesterday, so things have changed a little bit. Carlton Davis, one of their better corners, did not practice because of a groin injury. Mike Evans did not practice yesterday, and I believe he's not practicing today. He's only going to be practicing on Thursday, or he's going to try it out. Ronald Jones practiced, and a couple other players did not practice, Jason Pierre-Paul, but he should be good to go. So they don't have a lot of injuries, but remember, Devin White is on the reserve list, and he's probably a top 3 defensive player on their team, him and Shaq Barrett. So him being out is absolutely huge. We'll see about Mike Evans, because if Mike Evans is out, that's another boost to us. So we'll see what happens with that. Real quick, JP Finley reported earlier today, he said Washington offensive coordinator Scott Turner on if Taylor Heineke plays Saturday night, we're not going to baby him. We're not going to play scared. And that's exactly what I want them to do. I mean, Taylor Heineke can throw the ball downfield pretty well. So you should be able to use the whole playbook with him. He played for Scott Turner and Ron Rivera in Carolina for a couple seasons, I believe. And he did play a game this year and, played pretty well. So if he does have to play, he knows the offense, which is really one of the most important things, and he is pretty mobile, which is going to be important against that Bucs defense. So now on to, the encouraging news of the day, I guess. Thaddeus Moss last week was practicing, which is good. It's nice to hear him getting ready because he could be that backup tight end we need, because, Jeremy Sprinkle, he won't cut it. We need someone better than him. We might do that in the draft, free agency, but Thaddeus Moss could be an option. And then Kelvin Harmon was on the side field today. Obviously they weren't participating in, but they were doing some side work on the field, because if you're put on IR before the season starts, you can't be a part of the roster. You can't play or practice. So good to see them getting in some work. I really like that. And Kelvin Harmon could be a big time receiver for us in the future. Obviously, He hasn't done anything yet, but I think he could be possibly a good solid wide receiver 2 or 3 option for us in the future. So guys, nothing big today. Tomorrow I'll hit you guys with a playoff preview, and then Friday we'll have our live stream previewing the game, and then Saturday of course is the big game, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Let me know what you guys think of the injury report. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video, and we'll see how the quarterback situation works this week. It's going to be very interesting.